and welcome back to HirePresence. I'm your host, Patrick Dewar. My guest today, Scott Tucker. Scott Tucker has a conference called Celebritizing Your Business. And this point, we're going to begin to go into how do you create a celebrity out of yourself in the area that you want to work in. Now, for some of you, you might think, I couldn't be a celebrity, I'm unworthy in some capacity. And you may not think that outwardly, but if your inward voice holds you back, that's what we want to talk about too at this juncture, is getting you over that. Now, Scott, when we were on break, you were talking about picking. I want to go back to picking your job. Mm-hmm. How does someone pick their job or select it?
When you pick your job, it's not just about what you're doing. It's not just the trade or the career. And one of the things that I coach very heavily on is when I teach people to be celebrities, it's one of those things where you've got to get your priorities straight before you do anything else. For me, it's God first, family second, business comes third. That's all there is to it. If you are a faith-based person and you're trying to get employed at a company that is not, you're going to be in one dead-end road after the other. So when I say pick your job, don't just look at the career aspect or the technical terms that you need to do, but you need to look at what is this company about, what are their ideals, what are their beliefs, what is their mission, what is their vision. Because if it is not in line with what you want to do and with your end result, you're not going to be a good fit for that company no matter how hard you try. And that's one of the key things to picking your job is you may look a little bit longer, but when you find one that is the right fit for you, it's going to be a long-term career that you're happy with. Don't settle into something that is good money that you work 100 hours a week and you hate your life.
Right. One of the things I'd be curious about though is what are resources that somebody can tap into to learn more about the company they want to work for. If they want to work for this $1 billion company or the $10 million company or even the one down the street, how can they learn more about that company?
Honestly, you can, especially if they're a very large corporation, Google's fantastic.
Okay.
You can also
Google knows all.
Google knows all. Look them up on any type of social media.
Sure.
Look for any type of video presence, anything you can find based on that company. And then if you meet someone that works there, buy them lunch. Ask them about that company. Talk to, if you're doing an interview there, make a conversation with the secretary. That's a good way to do it. Just say, what do you think about working here? Oh, well, it's great. It's this, Well, what about, the hours? Well, they actually, they'll take care of you. If you got family issues or whatever, the people here, they want to take care of you above and beyond all. Those are key things to look at. If it's, well, it's strictly business around here, we go by the rules, then if you have a life outside of your career, if you're married, if you have children, you may want to stop and think about going after a company that is inflexible to your needs as a human being.
Right.
And that's where a lot of people get trapped is they go after, well, it's a great paycheck, it's steady income, but I'm miserable. So research the company. I mean, everything is public. Companies are public, and if you can't find anything about them, you may want to think about that. There may be a reason they don't share anything, but that's just my opinion on things.
No, it's excellent resource. You want to look at all the places that you can pull something out of them that are about that company that tells you kind of the rest of the story. Mm-hmm. So that's excellent advice. So as we're coming into this last quarter or last section of the show, I want to make sure that we really give somebody some action strategies. We've told them social media, we've told them separate themselves, we've told them that they should use technology. We want to look at what would be a 5-step plan that they might begin to implement. And the other thing is that before we even get off of this section, I want to make sure people know how do people get a hold of you, Scott?
How they get a hold of me? It's real easy. Online, Facebook, YouTube. It's all NBB Radio. They can go to it's No Boundaries Business Radio, nbbradio.com, Facebook.com/NBB Radio, YouTube.com/NBB Radio. There's a inner lesson in branding right there. It's all the same. So that's how they can find me. I'm all over social media. So, and I do my best to keep it that way.
And that's an important thing. You're sowing yourself into a lot of lives and expanding your influence.
Absolutely.
And I've always said, if you want to expand your affluence, expand your influence. So that's really good. So we've covered so much. We've got how much time left now? We've got about a minute. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'll just say this. You mentioned technology. As far as having a personal commercial that tells their story, folks' story, do you think that would be a useful thing?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like I was talking about getting your video up on YouTube, get a professional video done. That's going to be the key. If you're sitting in front of a webcam and it's, hi, I'm so-and-so, and your kids are playing in the background, no, it's not going to work. Get a professional video done. It's a very small investment compared to the benefits in the long run of potential employers seeing that and saying, you know what, this person is serious about working for my company.
That's awesome. And I'll pay you later. No, I'm kidding. we are a product of our surroundings. We love to make sure that we're helping people out. We'll be right back after this with more of HirePresence, giving you the tools to help you get the job of your dreams. Be right back.
Yvonne is a sweetheart. She's an awesome person, an awesome inspiration to us all.
Yvonne does not just talk the talk, she walks the walk about what's important in life and what she thinks changes for people.
Yvonne is so positive that she makes me want to be a better me.